Hi everyone. Today I am going to organize my LA colors. They've gotten pretty disorganized. I haven't been doing the best of putting them back after using them. Also, I think I'm going to change a couple of things around with how I do that. So I will turn the camera around in a second and show you how they're organized now. So right now they are in the L drawer of my Not Helmers, along with my LA girls. Up here I have the Mermaid Magic ones together. I just like having those ones together because of the special tops. I may or may not keep them there. And I have the glitters and the shimmer toppers over here. It's not as visually satisfying to me because they're not like all together in a line. So I'm still sort of deciding what I'll do. But yeah, I'm going to empty my drawer and then lay them out on my nail desk and kind of go by color. Do what's on my nails. This is Rogue, the dark green cream is Rogue Lacquer's Moonlit Moss. I love that green. And then I topped it with Nailed It's Dragon Dance, which I think is from Hella Handmade Creations sometime last year. But I just thought it was a pretty combo and I want to keep it on for a couple more days. Okay, changed the towel color and that seemed to work. Okay, we can see most of them on the screen. I didn't get the ones down. Oops. And then just move my camera a little. I didn't get the ones down from the pegboard shelves. I think for now I'll keep them there. And I'm not sure if I have the most LA colors of any brand. I might, although I think I do have more Orly than LA colors, although I'm not currently buying from Orly. And I think I got the ones that I had in slightly different spots not put away. I am thinking of doing a Are They the Same? Like little series on here. And these ones are almost exactly the same. But anyway, that's kind of beside the point. For the most part, I have my polishes organized alphabetically by brand in the drawers. And then by color within the brand. And I organize my swatch sticks by color with them labeled so that I know which drawer the color that I'm looking at is in. I do have so many LA colors that I'm thinking maybe I will keep like special finishes together. Like maybe keep the metallics together. And then some of these should actually go up on the pegboard shelves. Yeah, so I think I will keep the, like, kind of the finishes together and then organize by color within that. But to me, part of the fun is organizing them anyway. Okay, so metallics are easy to tell apart, so I am going to start with that. Okay, so I'm just going to organize these by color. I start my Roy G. Biv with pinks. So we've got Mimosa and Marvelous. These do look quite a bit more different on the nail than they do in the bottles. So purpley one. There is a red metal finish that isn't pink. It's much more red that I haven't got. I should have picked it up last time I saw it because it looks like the Fred Meyers. This one is blue, not blurple. This is Glacier. It looks like the Fred Meyers near me has stopped selling LA colors, which really bums me out. And this one's gray. There we go. So I will just line these up in my drawer. Actually, I think I'll do all that at the end and then just speed it up. Okay, next I think I'll do the shimmer toppers. And instead of having them up on my pegboard, I think I will put them in this little container instead. Because it's sometimes really hard to tell if it's like a shimmer topper just in the bottle if I don't remember. And this swatch wheel has a few left on it, so I could double check some if I need to. Okay, this is Sugar Crystals. I think I got it recently, but I do want to just double check that it's kind of a sheer shimmer topper. It looks like it in the bottle. Yeah, I would call that a shimmer topper. It's right there. This one is a bright purple shimmer. I actually wore it recently over, let's see, which one was it? Yeah, I actually recently wore it over Zing. So I'll put a swatch photo. They went really well together, and you wouldn't guess it from looking at it in the bottle, but it is a really bright, shifty purple. Zodiac and Passion Play. I should see if they're really similar. See, this shimmer is pink, but then it has sort of a bluish base. This one's called Comet. So I think I'll put it with the pink shimmers. And this one is like an iridescent. Let's see if they all, oopsie, I got cat hair in there. Let's see if everybody fits pretty well. Boop. Oh good, there's room for one more. I'm just kidding. I have a lot of nail polish and a lot of LA colors, but I've accepted that I'm a dragon and nobody can judge me because they're not my cats. Okay, I think I'm going to keep my mermaid magics up together, and so I'll just put this one away. I made a note to bring it out again to do a video comparing these two. I'm deciding if I should take ones with like glitters and more opaque ones with shimmers. If I should separate them all out from the ones that are creams. But I don't think so. I also thought maybe separate out just the neons. But I feel like I don't have enough neon LA colors to do that. So I think I'm just going to go Roy G. Biv with the rest of them. See, these ones are very similar. Marilyn and Fierce. I should put a note. Should make a note to myself to compare these. Greens. These are looking pretty similar on my phone screen. This one is a bit darker and well, it's also more opaque, but this one's a bit darker and it's more of a grass green, and Refresh is more of a bright grass green, like a light bright grass green, and Fanatic is like a bright neon green with a blue shimmer. These are another one that they look pretty similar. Zing is a more opaque cream blue, and then Chaotic is also a bright medium blue, but it has this purpley shimmer. This one is one of my absolute favorites, just polishes in general, not just LA Colors. I count this as gray, but I could easily see it being counted as blue in other people's collections. Browns are part of my rainbow. I guess I could put browns in with oranges because I recently learned that brown is a very dark orange, but I put them just right after purples. So I'm not sure about my lighting and setting up, putting everybody in. I'll probably just do an afterwards picture. Okay, that I think went well. So now let's organize my LA girls. And LA Girls, well, so does LA Colors, but both of them do this. It says gel. They're not. Gels need to be in opaque bottles so that sunlight doesn't make them start to set. I really wish that they called it something else, like maybe high gloss or something, so people don't get confused. That's me. I'm people. But, especially before I was really collecting and didn't know that the gels had to be in opaque containers. So these ones, the bottle's not very stable just because of the shape. They tend to fall over when I move the drawer. So I think I'll see if they can fit in one of these. This one's even called Defiant, so it has to fit. Okay, so for now that's a solution. They might end up living in a drawer in a bigger one at some point. So here is the drawer now that it's put together. And then here is my pegboard shelves. On one side I have all my LA Colors together. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!